Hey folks, just changed some mic settings around, so hopefully it's a little bit clearer. But anyway, I have been getting a lot of people who have absolutely no clue what's going on with my most recent series, and I've got absolutely no clue why it blew up so much. Um, but I just wanted to very, very quickly in this video do a 5 minute rundown of what Factions is and basically the purpose of the tutorial series before. So Factions as a whole is, I would almost say it's actually thriving in the 1.18 community at the moment. So this is the main faction server. This is Complex. Um, it has its ups and downs, but overall I would say it is a good server. I've played it a lot. I've enjoyed it a lot, but it's also had its fair share of headaches, which I'll get into later. Um, but basically, what Factions is, it's a competitive-ish Minecraft game mode where a bunch of different groups of people compete to basically win first place on a map. So when I say competitive-ish, there's like proper competitive factions and then there's casual factions. And in the big scheme of things, casual factions would be considered competitive as well. It's just competitive factions is more competitive. So Complex is a casual faction server. Um, And basically, as a whole, Factions is all about building bases, raiding bases, and getting as much value as you can before the season ends. So if we do slash ftop, which will show you the values of the factions at the top of the table, you can see at the top there's Relentless with 11 bill, South Korea with almost 8 bill, and then Bandits with almost 6 bill. So basically, I think we're in the dying stages of this map. So we've got about under 2 weeks left. Um, so the only real way that South Korea and Bandits will be able to win the map is by raiding Relentless. So let's talk about what raiding is. Raiding is the biggest way, in my opinion, to get value on this server. So this is Relentless's base. You can see it does look quite different from my tutorial series base. But it's still quite a formidable base. So you've got a bunch of filters and a bunch of the lava spam, and it's just layered over and over and over. And basically, the only way that you're going to raid this is with specialized TNT cannons, which are they're not like your basic TNT cannons that just shoot a bit of TNT or anything like that. These are massive full-size cannons. In fact, I can probably, if I go load schematics, these are all mine. Let's load up this. This is the sort of TNT cannons that you're going to be working with on this version. If you're curious to see what they actually look like, some of the videos on my channel have like a tutorial guide on how to actually build some of these for yourself. Um, but that is sort of the size and complexity of TNT cannons that you're going to be experiencing on this server. Um, all the TNT cannons are unique. There's about five to 10 different cannoners that actively play this server. So you can usually tell who's raiding who, depending on the types of blocks used and the type of cannon it is. So with that being said, this server runs 24/7. So time zones are quite a big thing for this server. So you want a mix of Australian, American, and European players to cover each time zone. And basically, what that will do is that will help you defend by checking. It's called checking your walls, basically, when you go out and make sure that your base is still doing okay to stop people from stealing your value. So I guess as a whole, this server can be described as a knife fight in a phone booth. Bases are always a mess. There's always people trying to raid other people. Um, and generally, especially in the late stages of the map where we are at the moment, there is shit everywhere. So let's go to another base. Let's do bandits. So most of the bases on this server are different. Um, and the F-top factions will have the best bases because you're not really going to see an F-top faction with an easy base to raid, or they would get raided. So my tutorial series there was to help people that might not be as experienced as factions, or experienced at factions as I am, or some of the other players on this server. So you can see this is bandits. This is F-top 3. Again, spawners, high up in the base, and a good 12 chunks worth of regens and walls at the front of the base. So with that being said, um, I, if you are playing casually, um, I would 100% try this game mode with a group of friends. You will have a very, very hard time doing this alone. I don't think there's been really too many solo factions in the history of this game mode. All the top factions have 20 to 30 active players each. Um, so I guess there is also like the faction recruitment channels in the Complex Discord. Um, but apart from that, that pretty much sums up what factions is in the modern day. So if you have any particular questions like about the game mode or about how to play it, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I'll do my best to go through and answer each and every single question that I can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you stick around, I'll see you all later.